Okay, it is the year 2020 and it is Friday the 13th. Can you think of anything worse? No. Today's going to be an awesome day. Okay? Get that smile on. Okay? Get that smile on. We're going to do this. You get all your homework done, you're going to turn in your con minutes, and you're going to ace a test. Okay, first, copy down that warm up. Press pause. Go do it, knock it out of the park, then come back and make sure you got all the answers correct. Okay? I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, 42 and 13. What two numbers have a product of 42 and a sum of 13? That's the most famous one ever, right? 6 and 7. How about 52 and 17? Now, I know that number 52 comes up somewhere. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Remember that game your sister taught you years ago? Said, hey, you want to play 52 pickup? And she was holding that deck of cards, and you're like, yeah, my big sis wants to play with me, sure. And then she threw the whole deck of cards all over the floor and said, pick them up. Yeah, mean thing to do, huh? There are 52 cards in a deck. There are 4 suits in a deck. Suits are like diamonds and clubs and spades, right? And there are 13 of each suit, right? Ace through 10, Jack, Queen, King, that's 13. 4 times 13 is 52, 4 plus 13. Okay, that ends in a 5, so I know 5 goes into it. 5 times what? Ooh, Friday the 13th. It's coming in again, huh? 5 times 13 is 65 plus 5 plus 13 is 18. And 36 and 12, you've seen that before. That's a square, right? Perfect square means 6 to the second power. You could say 6 squared. If you made a square that was 6 wide and 6 tall, it would have 36 square units. The area would be 36. Wow, count those boxes. That's 36. All right, prime factorization. What times what equals? Well, 35 times 1, but no ones are allowed. If you ever see a prime factorization problem and it's multiple choice and there's a 1 in the answer, you know it's wrong, right? No ones are allowed. If you allowed ones, you'd say this is 7 times 1, and you'd say this is 7 times 1, and that truly is the scariest problem ever. Why? Because you would never finish it. If we didn't have the rule that there were no ones allowed, you would never finish that problem, or any factor tree. So once the only numbers go into it are 1 in itself, remember that's a prime number, we circle it and we're done with that part of the factor tree. Right? Remember, 2 is the only one that's even, and it's also the smallest because 1 is neither a prime number or a composite number. It's special. Now, what's the prime factorization of 35? It's not 7 times 5. If someone said 7 times 5, what did they do wrong? Remember, you want to put it in order. So it's 5 times 7. How about 36? You can go 4 times 9, 2 times 18, 6 times 6, 3 times 12. Let's make it all nice and balanced. Symmetrical. 3, 2. And how about a palindrome here? 3, 2, 2, 3. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. Don't forget to put them in order. And you can write them using exponents. And then you have done this in exponential form. What'd you learn today? Instead of saying nothing, you say, I learned the prime factorization of 36 in exponential form is 2 squared times 3 squared. Have fun with that, right? All right. Now I know that's even, so I know that 2 goes into it how many times? Ooh, 49. And that's my second favorite football team. You score a touchdown, you get an extra point, you get 7. 7 squared is 49. And how about that? I put that in order for you already. 2 times 7 times 7. Use exponents if you want. 2 times 7 squared. Now, repeating digits under 100, you know what goes into it. 11. Okay. Now, I'm not going to circle 9 because I can get 3 times 3 out of that. Now, go put them in order. And write it with exponents if you want. Oops. 3 squared times 11. Sorry for the mess. Okay, area. How do you get the area? You multiply. How do you get the perimeter? You add. When you add, make sure you line up those decimals. So don't just add this and this. That only gets me halfway around. Perimeter has to go all the way around. So I got 2 of these and 2 of these. Now, when I go add or subtract decimals and they don't come out to the same spot, I usually fill in zeros so I know I have something in that column and it's less confusing for me. Okay, so I got 8, and I got 10, carry that 1, 11, and 4 is 15, carry the 1, the decimal comes straight down. So the perimeter equals 5 and 508 thousandths. What's the area? Well, remember what you do when you multiply. Pretend like there's no decimal. I'm going 254 times 25. Put a placeholder because that's really a 20. Cross these out so you don't get confused. 2 times 4, 2 times 5, and 2 times 4. Add. I have to move this over a little bit. And then now I have to figure out where does my decimal go. Well, I had to move this over 1 spot to pretend it was a whole number. 1, 2, 3 spots. So 3 and 1, 4 spots. And my answer, I got to go back. So the area of this ends up being 0.635. What are my units? Not meters. Area is always square units, square meters. Okay, let's add these up. 145.53, 145.53. Where's the decimal in the 9? Remember, if you can't find a decimal, it goes to the right, right? $9 equals $9.00, right? Okay, that's how I remember it. All right, I'm adding these, so I'm going to fill in some zeros so I don't get confused. I got 6, now I got 10, carry the 1, the decimal comes straight down. 9. Okay, so I get the perimeter is 309 6/100 inches. And I'm going to do that because I'm in a hurry today. All right, area. Pretend like there's no decimal. Multiply. 9 times 3 is 27. 45 and 2 is 47. 45 and 4 is 49. 36 and 4 is 40. And 9 and 4 is 13. So 130977. How many places back am I going with my answer? Well, I had to move this over twice. Nothing there, so 2 spots. And 1,309 and 77 hundredths. What's my units? Not inches, square inches. That's the area. A equals. All right, our Zoom lasts 15 minutes. How much of an hour is that? How many hours? It's 15, and for 1 hour would be 60, and I'm going to divide both sides by 5, top and bottom, and then 5, 3/12. I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 3, and so it is 1/4 of an hour. 15 minutes is 1/4 of an hour. That makes sense, right? Now, how many seconds? Well, how many seconds in each minute? 60. So I got to go 60 times 15 here. And it looks like it's 900 minutes, right? Because that's, no, 15 minutes, 15 times 60. Yeah, each of those, so 900 seconds. Is that it? 900 seconds. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, 900 seconds is your answer there, right? Always have to sort of estimate and see if it sounds right. Okay, all right. Happy Friday, everybody. I will try to have some Pi Day Friday happening at 3:14. Have a great weekend, okay?